go.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Devon Taylor here, aka Deezus, and this is not Deezus Take the Reel. This is Deezus and T-Money Reel It In. We're going to take a little break from movies and bullshit, and we're just going to talk more bullshit. Tyler, how you doing today?
Let's record.
I still think we're less lit than we were the last time we tried this. So obviously, I said that Deezus and T-Money would be bi-weekly every other Friday, which would have meant that a new episode would have came out this past Friday.
It didn't.
It didn't. I was gonna try and like Frankenstein a recording together out of what we had. And it wasn't possible.
So fucking bad.
So to fill you guys in a little bit, last weekend was Tyler's sister Casey. It was her wedding. This was a big weekend. We were in St. Louis for it, and so we were gonna try and because the episode was supposed to come out on the 17th, and that was the day of the wedding. So we were gonna try and record an episode and have it up and whatnot. And we got way too lit.
Yeah.
We were real fucking stoned. I mean, we're always stoned whenever we do these. Technically, right now, we're buzzed. We're not stoned. But usually, like, literally every episode I do, like, I haven't done a sober episode yet of anything. But we got way too high. Like, we got way too high. And none of the recordings are very useful. I kept them anyways because, you know, for some blooper shit down the road. You know, all that good stuff. But I figured I wasn't going to release that because, you want to know why? You want to know why, Tyler?
Tell me, because you're going to do it anyways.
Well, yeah, obviously. So during the pre-recording, which you will get at the end of the episode, but during the pre-recording, Tyler goes, who even listens to this anyways? Well, I will have you know. No. Not even like the podcast in general. I'll have you know, like, I didn't, so whenever we did the first Deezus and T-Money, I didn't really like advertise or anything because I was doing as a double header with my regular episode.
Yes. And
I didn't want to cover that up. So I was just like, oh, here, I'll just throw it out there as a
Are we
little.
talking about the La La Land one?
No. This is, the week of the first T-Money and Deezus that we did.
Yeah.
That was the week that I did my episode with the Pitch It Movie podcast.
I remember.
And it was a good episode. And I didn't want to, like, overshadow that. So I was like, you know what? I'll just throw in the Deezus and T-Money as an extra thing. It's a doubleheader. But I didn't, like, tweet about it. Yeah. I didn't put it on Instagram like I usually do. Like, I didn't advertise any of it.
Yeah, talk dirty.
And somehow it ended up being the second most downloaded episode of the podcast. Somehow awesome. Behind the roast episode. The roast episode still has the crown as the most downloaded episode so far. Which, I mean, it's a fucking great episode, obviously. But yeah, Deezus and T-Money is number 2 currently, which blew my mind. Because like I said, I didn't advertise for it or anything. That's just because we're fucking dope, I guess.
I suppose.
I don't know. But
we're pretty aight.
Like I said, to answer your question from pre-recording, you said who listens to this anyways. Well,
I said who listens to me anyways.
Okay, yeah. Well, even still then, who listens to you, but yet the episodes that you're in or something.
Because when you talk, it's like, oh, goddamn, Silver Fox. Ooh. But when I talk, it's like, ooh, fucked up troll underneath the bridge. Oh, shit.
I think you have a better voice than I do. Oh, my God. Fuck you. No, but speaking of people talking about my voices, so last week's episode was with Danielle Jones from Between Us Girls podcast. It's one of my favorite episodes, actually. Like, me and Danielle had a really good time recording that episode.
What a sweetheart. Thank you, Danielle.
And so she posted the episode to her podcast Facebook group. They have a Facebook group for their podcast, and they posted in there for, you know, her fans to listen to it.
Yes.
And literally within 10 minutes of it being in there, some chick comments and goes, oh, yeah, this is real funny, but his voice is annoying the shit out of me. And obviously I didn't really take offense to this because, I mean, I don't really like my voice in general. But a lot of people have told me, like when people compliment the show, they've said, 1, the sound quality is good, sweet. 2, people have said I have a radio voice, apparently. People like it. And I was like, well, I don't really get that, but okay, sweet, I'll take it. And I haven't gotten a single, like, negative complaint yet until that one. And it literally cracked me up. And I commented right back to her. Yeah. And I don't think she knew I was in the Facebook group.
Oh, shit. She was probably like, oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Tits.
No, she literally had no idea. So she commented, said my voice was annoying or whatever. And and I was pretty nice about it. I go, oh, sorry, boo. I was like, but thanks for listening anyways. And she was like, no. She was like, ignore me, I ain't shit. And I was like, oh no, you're shit because you literally just told me. Because that's what she said. She goes, ignore me, I ain't shit. And I was like, well, obviously not. But I thought it was really funny because, like I said, like I've never really enjoyed my voice, but it's whatever. But
I like it.
Well, thank you.
It soothes my butthole.
I don't know. I think you have a better radio voice than I do. If you tried, actually.
Stop drinking. Stop smoking.
No.
Stop.
I don't know. I thought it was really funny. So, yes, this is Deezus and T-Money. I don't know if you care anymore because we're like 8 minutes into recording. But this is Deezus and T-Money. Reel it in. And like I said, this is where we kind of take a break from movies and shit. And this is also because, like, me and you have been so fucking busy. We rarely get to spend time together anymore, you know?
You said busy and my eyes slowly closed and then opened and I was
You really did. Like the slow blink. Like, I mean, for real, like we've gotten really busy. I mean, you've been busy for the past like year and a half, 2 years, honestly.
Trying not to be.
You've been really busy. I didn't really get on my shit until the podcast started because, I mean, I was busy with YouTube, but I wasn't, you know?
But, like, here's the thing, man.
But now
I want to be lazy as fuck so bad. Like, I want to crawl in bed and not, like, move for, like, 4 days. I want to just, like, play endless games of, like, chess and rummy and, like, whatever and Monopoly and, like, life and just not leave the fucking apartment for, like, 2 weeks. Like, I want to talk to nobody. I don't want to leave. I don't want to do a fucking thing. I just want to, like, grunge the fuck out. For like 2 weeks and then be like, okay, you know what? Time to be a fucking human being. It's fucking go time. I'm gonna fucking throw on some bless you or
I'm trying to burp. I have a burp and
Same.
I don't want to do it into the mic.
It's all the fucking beer. It's all the fucking beer. And I'm trying like not to, but I'm like choking it down. But anyways, I don't even remember what the fuck we're talking about.
You're talking about being busy and you want to be lazy.
I want to be fucking lazy. Thank you.
Yeah, no, and I relate to that now. And it's funny because, like, I mean, I'm getting busy now because not only am I recording for the show, I'm recording other people's shows and shit, all that stuff. But, I mean, my luxury is I still get to stay home and not wear pants.
Isn't that so fucking nice?
That's what makes me so excited for, like, if I can make a career out of this, like, that's what makes me so excited. Like, I literally do this.
I don't have to wear pants the rest of my life.
I don't wear pants like 80% of the time I record. Like, not gonna lie. I'm wearing pants right now because we were out and whatnot.
Hey, Devon.
Yeah, what's up?
Fuck you.
Oh, thank you, buddy.
Love you.
I love you.
Thanks.
But, yeah, no, like, that's what gets me excited about. I'm like, I can do this pantsless, and that's fucking great. But, yeah, we've been really busy, though, you know?
Everything aside and, like, you know, like, putting, like, the secret of, like, where we record out into the public audience, I like your socks. I like your socks, man.
Oh, well,
you know, like, when you, like, comment, you're like, hey, man, that's a nice shirt. And people are like, well, what's he wearing? You're like,
so you want to be a mystery of what socks I'm wearing right now?
I like your socks, though.
I mean, sock game is super underrated. People don't think about sock game. And you know me, I love... You love your socks too.
I try to.
Yeah, I mean, you have patterned socks, but
Reagan threw away a really nice pair of socks that had one hole in it, but I was doing okay because like I didn't wear them as much, and it was only like in nice shoes, and she just threw them away because she was like, they had a hole, and I was like, fuck you, they were the nicest socks I owned.
Well, I got two things for that. One, why are you trying to cling onto a pair of socks that has a hole in it? Like,
dude, no.
I mean,
stop. Let me explain to you how comfortable these socks were, man. Because fuck you, first of all. Second of all, you know when you like fuck a woman
Yeah.
and it's like beautiful and like you slide your dick in, but it's like in this case it's your foot. Sorry, I just touched your foot with my foot. Anyways,
Getting weird over here, Tarantino.
sorry. And then you just slip it on and like, it's so fucking comfortable and just fit to your body and just so compact. It's like, I got you, man. No matter what you put me in today, I fucking got you. And that's how fucking beautiful those socks were.
I mean, you're
Fuck
really
you.
painting a picture here, and I mean, I'm sold already on these fucking socks.
They had one tiny little hole in the heel, and that's okay.
Okay, no, heel's fine.
Yeah.
Holes in socks on the heel are fine. If it's in the toes, that's where
Fuck
it
no.
bothers me.
Goodbye.
Because if my toe pokes through that hole while I'm wearing them,
Nope.
fuck that.
No. Yeah. And like once it gets like really big and it's like the whole heel, like the
Then,
sock.
yeah, then it's
like
time.
okay, it's time because now I can feel my shoe.
Okay, no, I totally understand now. If it's just
But your
a
heel
tiny
is
hole
so
in the heel,
fucking coarse from walking in general. You don't feel like a little hole. But she just, no, they were gross. Ew. And I was like, what if I threw away your whole just wardrobe? What if I just threw it away?
Reagan the other day, or actually it wasn't the other day. I don't know if it was today or yesterday, but she was. So I don't know if you know this. I love being the medium between you two because me and
What
Reagan have
happened?
gotten to spend a lot of time together while you're gone and stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm becoming like this medium between you two, and it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
She wants to do. What?
Go ahead. Proceed. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I just remember what you told me in the car the other night. And it was so funny. It was about you because you were bitching about something. It was about
now what the hell are you talking about?
It was about the pity thing. I'm still laughing about
oh,
it.
God,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
We're not getting into that.
No, not worth it.
But
Proceed.
no, Ray the other day was like, yeah, I wanna sell some of Tyler's stuff so we can make room in his closet. Blah blah blah.
Fuck yeah.
And I was like, no, I came to your rescue here because I go.
No, I mean, fuck you to Reagan. Like, get the fuck out of here.
And I was like, well, he doesn't have a whole lot of clothes to begin with.
Yeah.
And then she was, well, yeah, but even of the clothes that he does have, he still doesn't wear half of them.
I literally wear like less than a third of the clothes that I own.
Yeah, I know, because you do laundry every other day to wash the same shit.
Well, like, because they're just so fucking comfy, and I'm happy as a human being and who I am. The clothes that I own are mostly for like, hey, you have an audition, put this on.
You have your dress clothes, and then you have all your neutral colored things, because that's about what your wardrobe comprises of. Yeah. And coming back to a socks thing, I don't really have a pair of socks that are like that comfortable to where I wouldn't part with them. Like, I don't. I have weird, long, narrow feet, so it's like socks don't fit me the way they should. I don't think. I don't know.
I think that's why you love Vans so much. Like, I wish my feet could fit in a Vans, but my Van, like, every time I put my foot in a pair of Vans, I'm just like, I look fucking strange. I just don't look right. That's why I like Toms. They fit more to my foot a little bit better. Honestly, like, God, I love Toms, but for fuck's sake, like, can we please make that with a little bit stronger material? Because every fucking year, I gotta buy a brand new fucking pair of Toms. Sorry, I'm really
No, you're fine. I'm glad that you are finally on the mic the way I want you to be. Except you're like making out with it, but that's whatever.
Well, you know me. I'm a little
But
slut.
no, I'm actually fine that you're.
It's okay to
doing
be a
that.
slut. Do whatever you want, as long as you're not a Jew. You didn't hear that. Really though?
You were so offended by my Adrian Brody Jew quote, and you just made that quote?
No. I've been listening to Bo Burnham all week. Really though, he slips in a lot of like Jewish like hate. You're like,
really?
You think of it. Well, no. Here, like in that country song that he sings, he's just like, how the fuck is it? Rule now, whatever adjective can't be. And he's like, you didn't hear that? He says you can't be a Jew, you can't be that. And then like in his special, he makes a comment about you being Jewish. He's like, it's fine, be Jewish, it's whatever. But I hate you anyways.
I've never noticed that. Actually,
there's a subtle hate I think that Bo Burnham has for Jews. It's kind of fucked up. Little Walt Disney-esque, but like not so far where he's like, no, put me back in.
Wait, what? Walt Disney didn't like Jews?
That's like the running joke with like fucking Family Guy and like American Dad.
What?
Walt Disney hates Jewish people.
I've never heard this. I've seen plenty of Family Guy. I mean, I didn't really watch too much American Dad, but
I think I've literally seen every episode of Family Guy because of my sister. Honestly, like the amount of nights spent just staying. Hey, want to watch your family?
well, I mean, yeah. I mean, that was like kind of one of the first things I remember when me and you like first started being friends. We'd go over to your house and we'd watch whatever was DVR'd, and it was either Family Guy or Impractical Jokers. Like that was our shit.
Oh shit!
You remember those days?
I do remember those days.
We watched a shit ton of Family Guy back in those days.
Hang on real quick. You remember that one time I threw a party?
You say that, but how many parties have we thrown, air quotes?
Back at the old house, back at the parents' place, back at the bar with the Kennedy chick.
That wasn't a party. There were like 6 of us.
I know, but it was a party for a fucking high schooler. Don't fucking rag on me, man. I'll take pride in that.
No, I do.
I dropped like $150 in alcohol for y'all. No, like, do you remember that bar was stacked?
I do remember that.
And then I cleaned the fuck out of that place. My parents were like, "You threw a party," and I was like, "How can you tell?" They were like, "You cleaned," and I was like, "Fuck you."
No, I do remember that night, actually.
Yeah.
That's really funny. I love how you still called it a party, though.
It was fun, man. Fuck you. I had a good time.
No, it was a
I think
good
that was
time.
honestly like one of the first times I ever got like drunk. Remember like the first time you got drunk?
Yeah, it was prom. I was a late bloomer.
Same.
Like, I didn't, like, I always
We were so fucking late to the game, but like now we're like still like doing it, and people are like, I'm out of the game. You two are crazy.
Dude, when I tell people that I didn't smoke weed in high school, people are like baffled. Like, I so wish I knew what weed was in high school. Like,
yeah.
come on. But yeah, no, alcohol, like, I did not get drunk until prom night, like after prom. Like, that was
I remember. You know why I remember?
I do remember because you worked my breakfast shift.
Yeah. I spilled coffee on a bitch. I will never forget that shift in my entire fucking life, man. Like, you were like, hey, hang on. Let me get there.
Okay. Did I call you for this favor?
You called me.
I did.
It was early in the morning. You're like, hey, T. I was like, yeah, man. You're like, hey, I really need you, dude. Honestly, this is probably a text, but like, I'm imagining this.
I feel like it was a text, but
it was totally a text, but this is how I'm playing it out in my head. Hey man, I drank way too much last night, and it was prom last night, and I really need your help. If you can just take my fucking AM shift, you'd be sick. But Devon, I don't know the breakfast menu. Dude, you'll learn it so fast. I swear to God, it'll be so easy. Tyler shows up to restaurant. It's 10 a.m. Okay, only 1 hour. I can do this 1 hour. Literally in 15 minutes, I spilled coffee on a bitch. I was like, I am so sorry.
Like, I still don't know to the extent, like, how much coffee, when you say you spilled coffee, how much coffee?
Okay, so I had remember your best friend? Remember your
best
friend?
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a tray. Like, I had all the other drinks that I dropped off. Had this one coffee mug. I was handing it over. I dropped it, like, from here onto the tray.
Okay.
But it hit the tray sideways and it spilt all over the tray and like down me. But I had just enough tilt on the tray, it went all down this bitch. So instead of like one like coffee mug, you know, like simple, it was like an entire like diameter of a tray spilling onto a woman. I'm just like, oh my fucking God.
Okay. Yeah, sorry about that.
It's okay. It's not your fault. Like, the coffee bit was not your fault. But, like, trusting in your friend that he could cover you and make sure that you didn't look bad in the morning after a drunken night of prom, I fucked up.
Well, yeah, I mean,
sorry.
Because it was even, you didn't even have to take my shift. I just wanted you to do the breakfast part. I still came in that day.
No, I remember. You were like,
But
let's trade cuts, or not cuts, but opens. And I was like, fuck me, man. I can't do this.
Well, and I do, and fucking Crystal even texted me because...
Fuck that bitch.
Yeah, fuck her. And she was like, hey, are you sure? Because Tyler hasn't worked breakfast yet. Like, are you sure? And I was like, I mean, yeah, I'm sure, because it's either Tyler works it who hasn't worked breakfast, or it's me coming half drunk and working it. So, weigh
Take your
options
fucking
here.
pick. Yeah, man.
Yeah, no, fuck that bitch. I was just talking about Steak and Shake today because fucking Ethan at Gailey's managed at Steak and Shake. He worked there for 4 years.
Fuck.
Like, we put in, I mean, my total time, I would say, is about 2.5 years. I didn't hit the 3-year mark, but I mean, I put in a total of about 2.5 years after, going back and forth between college,
Yeah, because I started in, late March?
I mean, you didn't start you started
It was after I got the car fixed, which took about a month after my 16th birthday. And that's when I started because I drove up there and you were like, yo, they're having open interviews. Yeah. And the guy was like, this guy right here, he's the perfect, hire him. And then Crystal was a fucking cunt.
Yeah, she fucking sucked. Ethan at Gailey's, we were talking about Steak and Shake today. He's like, I worked there for 4 years. I was like, I'm sorry.
I bet he learned what he needed to learn.
Don't get me wrong. I appreciate Steak and Shake as one. I mean, we were in high school making more money than all of our friends.
No shit.
I mean, for real. We were definitely making more money than all of our friends. So, I mean, that was great. 2, it's a great place to learn how to serve.
Yep.
And who knows?
Honestly, any corporate job is a really good place to learn. And that's what I tell all my fucking friends that are like actors. They're like, how do I make good money? I'm like, yo, get a serving gig and do it at a corporate store. Work there for
start
no more
there
than,
at least.
Yeah, start there for at least 6 months. Learn how to serve. Fucking dip. Yeah. Fucking thank you. And then fucking roll.
I don't know if I ever told you this. I was telling Ray this on when we were driving to St. Louis because we drove past the Valley Park Steak and Shake, and that's where they do the orientations and whatnot. I wasn't even originally supposed to be a server.
What the fuck were you supposed to do?
I got hired on as a cook.
What?
I got hired on as a cook because they were.
You would not be you if you were a cook. Oh my God.
That's what I'm saying. Imagine how different my life would have been. So here's what went down. So
we wouldn't have been friends.
So I go to the interview and I do the interview and she goes, and I went in for the interview as a server and she goes, as much as I'd love to have you as a server right now, we have a lot of servers right now. Would you be open to working in back of the house? And at the time I just needed a job. I just needed a job. So I was like, fine, whatever, I'll do it. So I take the job, I go to orientation. And there's people from other stores and shit, and I think there was only one other person from our store, and they're giving out the information packets, and he looks at me, he's like server or cook, and I go server.
Oh.
And that's how it fucking started. So I told him I was a server. We go through the orientation.
Dirty.
I went through server orientation. I come into Steak and Shake, and they gave me buttons and everything because that was the way we distinguished who was a server and back of house.
Flair.
#Flair. Yeah, so they give me. So I show up and Crystal looks at me funny, and I go, "Yeah, I showed up to orientation. They gave me all server information and stuff. So I didn't know if you guys had changed your mind or something." And she just she paused for a second. She goes, "Yeah, it's fine. It's whatever." And it's
because she was like, "Fuck, sending you back there and having you do it all over again."
But it's history from there, and I've been a server ever since.
You sly fucking dog!
Isn't that fucking crazy though?
You did a great job.
Literally think about what it would have been like if I was not a server, because that's all I've ever been.
You probably would have fucking hated me.
That's all I've ever been as a server. It baffles me, and
hang on. Reagan Drake's calling. Should we answer the call?
I mean, we answered her call last time we were recording, so we might as well.
Oh, I missed it by a second.
Damn. But isn't that nuts?
That's fucking crazy.
Super crazy. I don't know.
Hey, can we take a 2-minute break to piss?
Yes, we can.
I'm about to piss my pants.
I was about to transition anyway, so go ahead.
Oh, fuck.
And lazy transition because, whatever.
Pee breaks.
So pee breaks for one. Before we get into our little writing prompt, to keep up with tradition of the last Deezus and T-Money Take the Reel, I'll take this time to read some iTunes reviews because I'm starting to get some more iTunes reviews, which are dope. Make sure you're writing them, guys. 5-star reviews get you a shout out on the show. You're about to say something, Tyler.
No, I just got really excited. Sorry.
Oh, you I thought you were about to say something. But yeah, no, we got a couple iTunes reviews to read out.
Get 'em.
So, first off, we have one from. It's just a lot of numbers and a smiley face in there. There's no name for this one. But it is 5-star. The title is awesome. It just says, great podcaster, just found him, but I enjoy everything he puts out. Well, thank you, random numbers person, because I don't know who you are to properly thank you, but thank you so much. Next review is from a cool podcast I found the other day. It was the podcast that I showed you the song from yesterday. Last night, the parody song of the Nelly song.
That was a good one.
That's the Robin Slim show, and Robin Slim left me a nice little review. Thank you guys. It says, Devon is a brilliant host, so of course the podcast is. Give it a good listen, you won't be sorry. Thank you so much to Rob and or Slim, whoever actually wrote that. I think Rob runs their Instagram account or their Twitter account. I'm not sure. But thank you so much, guys. And then, of course, from the Random Insanity podcast, who I have an upcoming crossover with coming up soon. So let's hype that up real quick.
Insanity.
But the lovely ladies over at Random Insanity said, Deezus tells it like it is. He dissects a movie and tells you tells you about all of its parts, and I like that. If you're looking for a good movie podcast, look no further. He will make you think about movies in ways you haven't before. Thank you so much.
That was sexy. Thank you. Thank you.
Jennifer and Nicole are the hosts of Random Insanity, and like I said, we're doing a little crossover soon.
Nicole and who?
Jennifer.
Jennifer Nicole.
Yes. So thank you so much, guys. Like I said, guys, keep up these iTunes reviews. 5-star reviews get you a shout out on the show. So now we are going to transition into. I executively came up with this title because we couldn't come up with anything.
So I don't give a fuck.
I think it's fitting. We're gonna call this Chucklefuckery.
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 Honestly, it doesn't it's not the best, but it's not the worst, but explains us the best.
Exactly. That's what I was about to say. It's not the best name, but me and Tyler use Chucklefuck in our everyday vocabulary.
But real quick, for those that don't know what chucklefucking is,
yeah, let's break down what a
let's
chucklefuck.
break this down.
Okay, so there's a lot of ways to break this down because there's a chucklefuck.
It could be plural. It could be singular.
You can be chucklefucking.
Yes, you can.
There's Chucklefuck Friday, which we have talked about on the show.
We have, yes.
Chucklefuck Fridays, where people forget how to drive on Fridays, apparently.
Honestly, it's not about forgetting how to drive. It's just forgetting how to be human.
How to be a human.
How to be a human.
I think driving is just the main one that I notice on Fridays, but yeah, it is kind of in general. Like, on Fridays, people are just like, you know what? Let's chuckle around a bit.
May I try to explain chucklefuckery?
Please, because I have no idea how to start.
I was told the other day, because I say it quite frequently, and somebody asked me what it was, and I tried my best to explain it, and the way I explained it was this. A chucklefuck is a human being, or what you would assume is a human being, trying to be a human being, but not doing a very good job. So essentially how we use Chucklefuck Friday is a person that can't drive. And honestly, all a chucklefuck is a person who's going about life without a single fuck, not one given, just going about their daily life without a fuck.
But not in the cool way.
But not in the cool way, the real douchey way. Like, if you're a server, you'll understand when I say, you walk up to a table, hi, I'm so-and-so, how can I help you? And they say water. That's a chucklefuck.
Yeah.
Right? Now, as a normal person, hello, how are you today, Devon?
Oh, I'm doing great. Thank you so much. How are you doing?
That's a very normal human interaction. A chucklefuck interaction would be like, hello, how are you, Devon?
Water, Diet Coke.
Papers.
I'm actually ready to order if you could.
It's just a human being that honestly thinks that they're doing no wrong, but really they're just being a fuck. And that's all it is. That's all a chucklefuck is. They're like, I don't give a single fuck, but I'm so laughing about it.
I think the way you originally described it was my favorite. Like, you're trying to be a human, but you're not.
You're just failing so fucking bad.
You're not being a normal person.
No,
and that's exactly what chucklefucks do. Like, they literally don't know how to human properly.
I chucklefucked the other day at the bookstore.
Well, we all
not
chucklefuck.
At the bookstore, but at the Bare Necessities at the PSU. I had my headphones in, I was jamming pretty hard, and this chick was like, is that cash or credit? And she was like real quiet. I was just like, I was like, what? And she was like, cash or credit? And I was just like, card. And she was like, here you go. And I swiped it, and she was like, it's an insert. I was like, oh, fuck. And I slipped my card in. And she was just like, you have to press this button. And I was like, fuck. And nothing I did was right. I was like, I just looked at it. I was like, I'm sorry. I just whispered, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no, you pretty much chucklefucked in front of her.
I totally did.
But for those of you who didn't listen to the last Deezus and T-Money, which you should, it was a good one. So Tyler's been doing this exercise, and we really like it. So we're going to continue doing this, and we're calling it Chucklefuckery. So basically how it works is we are going to pick a subject, a writing prompt to write about. It could be a word or a subject or a scenario, whatever. We're going to pick one of those, and then we are going to pick a song, and we will write for the duration of the song, and then afterwards we will share with you what we wrote. Because of copyright issues, I obviously can't play the whole song for you, but I will tell you what the song is, so at least you can listen along and tell me if you like the song or not, because I just want to give you guys suggestions. This song, because Tyler doesn't even know what it is, it's called Never Catch... Exactly, I told you were going to like it. So this song,
I got so excited.
This song is called Never Catch Me. It's by Flying Lotus. Flying Lotus is like an instrumental, experimental like music group, but they only do like instruments and shit. They don't do like vocals. So they're kind of like those DJs that like have people on their song, but they still get the credit for it being their song. Never understood that. But anyways, this song is called Never Catch Me and is featuring Mr. King Kenny himself, Kendrick Lamar. So this is going to be a lot of fun. I mean, like I said, due to copyright issues, I can't play the song. I'll play at least the intro for you, and then if you would like to listen to the song and do the writing prompt along with us, go ahead and do that, and then send it to us. Tyler, do you have a subject by chance for our writing prompt?
I was going to suggest something. I found a line, because I don't have a notebook to write in right now. I found a line in the script that I happen to just be writing on the back of.
Okay.
That, or we can find a book out on the shelf that we just flip to a random page, we read, and we prompt.
No, you already got it in front of you, so we'll go ahead and go with that.
Okay, so that's good. Now, guys, really, honestly, please do the writing prompt, because if you guys comment or like make a post about what you wrote, I would love to read that on the show.
We will read it. We will share it.
Guys, get as weird as we do. Like, hopefully you are listening to like the random shit you missed out last week, even though the entire show was absolute shit last week. Where is Lindsay Lohan now? Was a really good segment.
That was really good.
It gets weird. And really, guys, feel free to get weird. Life is weird.
That's
Be
the
weird
point
with
of this
us.
podcast. Let's get
weird. Please.
All right, so Tyler, here, go ahead and read the prompt. I'll play a little intro of the song so you guys can just get a little taste of it. Go ahead.
So the line from this lovely script is, "Come on, kid. I have to listen to crappy DJs all night before the headliner gets in. I don't need this shit right now."
Okay.
It's just a line. That's all it is. It's the first thing I open to.
That's fine, and I'll take that. And once again, this is Never Catch Me by Flying Lotus featuring Kendrick Lamar. Go ahead and look up the song and do the writing prompt yourself, but we're going to go ahead and write this real quick. BRB. You're not going to know the difference because editing, bitch. One more time for the people. What was the prompt we were given?
Shit. Let me get back to it now, Daddy.
I know. I almost forgot. I mean, I kind of remember.
So the writing prompt for all you kittens was, and very simply, just whatever your mind goes off of when I say this. This is all it is. This is a line from a script that I happen to be writing on the back of. The line is, "Come on, kid. I have to listen to all the crappy DJs all night before the headliner gets in. I don't need this shit right now." And that's all it is.
So, who went first last time? You went first last time, correct?
I did. I believe it's your turn, sir.
So it'd be my turn.
Fuck. I hope I don't top you. I really hope that you just top me and everybody just was like,
thanks. I don't need your fucking pity points, but
it's not pity points. My shit's just terrible, man.
Well, the way you worded that, you made it sound like mine was gonna be shitty. You just wanted it to be good.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, that's not what I meant, Daddy. No, Daddy.
So to set the stage, literally, because my prompt does take it takes place on a date, at a concert.
Please, yes.
And this is a conversation. I wrote it as a conversation. So, Jamie says, "Nothing."
I'm sorry. What?
Nothing.
Jamie.
Oh man, I was waiting for a reaction from that.
Jamie says, what? Fool?
Just for the fact that I used the name Jamie, I wanted to fuck with you.
Oh, my ex. Yeah, she's fucking crazy. I get it. Go ahead.
Thanks.
Not like she fucking listens to this show anyways.
No, not that she listens to the show.
What if she did and she commented? She
I
was
just
like,
wanted you to have like a really
guys.
funny reaction, but you didn't do it.
Go ahead. Jamie. I'm sorry. I've repressed her ass. Let's go.
Yeah, fuck that bitch. Jamie says, so who are we seeing again? And then Troy says, you've probably never heard of them. Jamie says, well, we've been listening to these shitty DJs for like 2 hours now. I swear, it'll be worth it. Honestly, I could be spending my time elsewhere. Really? Then why'd you give me your phone number? Because you were the cute waiter? Did you not think I'd, like, take you out? Well, no. I just, I don't know, thought it'd be cool. Cool? Well, sorry this isn't cool enough for you. That's it. I'm out. Asterisk walks away. Well, joke's on you because the show's about to start. That's all I got.
I like how we followed this theme of waiting and serving people because I kind of did the same thing.
I have a reason why. I'll let you know afterwards.
Okay, here. So as your setup, here's my setup. So, let me just take you on this small journey real quick before we get started. The story's not much, but like the idea of it's beautiful, I think. Do you remember the first time you started working at Bears?
Yeah.
You remember those wild nights that you have at Alex's place with Captain and the lizard and the hot girlfriend that I can't remember her name of?
Aaron?
Yeah, her. And then you remember everybody else that showed up and got fucked up with you?
Yeah. Huh?
Remember those good nights?
I do.
Remember you were like a little innocent when you first got there and then they like broke you of it, like come get fucked up with us.
Yeah.
This is like a homage to those nights. Yeah.
Okay.
And this is told.
So this is from 19 Tyler Coleman?
This is from the
Tyler
perspective of 17-year-old Gunnar Harris. But let's take this and put this in place into like some shitty ass bar. Let's say like Instinct or something that's like a bar that's kind of like a dance lounge.
Okay.
You follow?
God, this is so specific and nobody knows who Gunnar is.
Don't fucking worry about it. We'll talk about Gunnar on the show because he will never like actually say anything because he doesn't listen. I've mentioned this in the last episode. Gunnar Harris will never listen to this fucking show. I'm gonna call his ass right now. Fuck you, G. Harris, because you'll never hear me say these words. Fuck you. So this is told from your perspective as a fucking 18-year-old. And this is the bartender that that's talking to you. Here we go. So literally out of the prompt where it says, I gotta wait for the headliner, I don't want to listen to shitty DJs all night, right into, for fuck's sake, man, all I want is some good music. I don't come here to check out garage bitches, spitting that shit that the motherfuckers on the block decided that was some new shit in town. That ain't good stuff. You want good shit? Be here every Tuesday night. That bass player for the band that plays has this swanky ass jazz lounge downtown. He invites all of us to after the close. So it's a pretty sick setup, right? Plus all the free drugs you want, man. I'm serious. Crazy fucking nights with early morning sunsets over at that fucking place, man. So, what do you say, kid? You in tonight? Probably get you fucking laid. Oh, by the way, my name's J Buck. You're welcome.
It's so sad that nobody else is gonna find that as funny as us. But,
I thought you would appreciate it so much. I so don't give a fuck. I'm not playing to any audience.
I mean, no, for real. I mean, minus
great.
knowing Gunnar and J Buck, that's still pretty fucking good. That was pretty fucking funny. Like it was. Oh my god, I was picturing the grossest guy saying this at the bar too.
But grossest guy.
Oh my goodness, that was fucking good. Oh my god, I think this definitely tops last week or the last time. Yeah,
and we just keep going up.
Oh man, that was funny. So backstory on mine is because I was just thinking about this earlier today, because I mean, this doesn't matter to you anymore. You're a taken man now. But it's just like, I've gotten to a point at work, like whenever I'm serving like hot girls and stuff, like, yeah, it's great and all, but at the same time, it's like, I don't even bother flirting anymore. It's pointless. Like, how many times have you actually gone on dates or like had something happen from a girl's number you've gotten from work? Not, I mean, yeah,
once,
exactly.
literally once.
Yeah, same. Like I've literally
where they didn't throw a brick.
I've literally met up with, like, gone on one date with a girl whose number I've gotten from work, and that was, a few weeks ago or whatever. But it's just like,
She was real hot, wasn't she?
we're not talking about that right now.
But she was, right?
We're not talking about that
Say
right
it.
now. We're not.
Just for me.
We're not talking.
Tell me. Go ahead. Proceed.
Anyway, so, but I've been serving for 6 years now, and, like, I've gotten plenty of numbers and shit, but nothing ever happens. Nothing happens. It's pointless. So it's like, why'd you even bother leaving your number in the first place? So that's what that was whenever I said, well, why'd you leave your number? And she was like, I don't know, just because it's like, why leave your number if you don't plan on, like, doing something? You already nutted up and you made a decision. You might as well fucking go through with it. Okay. You know what I mean?
I do.
I don't know.
I fucking hate that. I know.
Like I said, this doesn't matter to you anymore, but
no, I remember the days I was like, yeah, thanks for that number.
Well, yeah, you got like.
But I wanted your.
You literally got.
But I want. I want your cute friend's number is what I was gonna say.
That's also true.
That's so bad. Like every time you're like, God damn, you're adorable, and then the fucking fugly friend give you the number.
Dude, oh my God, no. Okay, that's how we're going to finish out this fucking show, because I don't know why I haven't told you this before.
Please.
So this has become a saga between me and David. So David is the other black guy at Gailey's.
Got it.
Me and him, and...
Hey, real quick, that's one good-looking motherfucker.
Oh, yeah, he's a good-looking dude. He fucking shreds in the gym. That's all he fucking does. Anyways.
So impressed by him. Proceed.
That was real random, but
he's great.
Anyways, David's awesome. He only works weekends, which sucks because I wish we worked together more, but he's fucking awesome. But so David is usually the host on Sundays whenever she comes in. She comes in every single Sunday. And she comes in with someone different, but sometimes she comes in with that same fucking friend. So if David's hosting, he'll try and put her in my section. And then if he's on the floor, I'll try and get her in his section.
Yeah.
To see
what could happen.
So, because I got her friend's number, whatever. Fuck that bullshit. Mm-hmm. And then she came in the next week with that same friend and then another friend that was decently hot. The other friend left her number for David because David was serving them. Mm-hmm. And David texts me and he goes, "Hey, what's the number of the girls who you didn't want her number? What's her number?" Just to make sure he didn't get her number too, because what if they're just passing that bitch's number out to people or some shit?
Right.
But no, it turned out to be a friend and whatever. Of course, again, nothing happened because I checked with David and it's been like a month now. I go, "Oh, did you ever hang out with that chick?" No, I mean, we still text. I was like, yeah, anyways. So again, it leads to nothing. So then that happened. And then, like I said, she comes in every single Sunday. So, like, this happens every Sunday. We're like...
I really want Gailey's tomorrow.
Come in. I don't work tomorrow, actually. No. But, yeah, so it's literally become this saga. She comes in, and me and David will both look at each other like, bruh. And then bruh. And then it's like, all right, let's fucking do this shit. It's so fucking funny. And everybody knows it too. We narrate what's going on, and everybody's just like, "You two are fucking stupid," because we're like the only single people at Gailey's, like literally.
Yeah.
And Kayleen, but whatever. No, we're like me and Dave are literally like two of the only single people there. Like everybody else has a boyfriend or a girlfriend or whatever, or multiple girlfriends because fucking I work at Gailey's. I don't know, but yeah, no, it's literally become a saga now, and it's fucking hilarious. Yeah. Do you got anything else you want to talk about, buddy?
Nah, I just love you, man.
That felt weird. I never call you buddy, but that's almost demeaning,
honestly,
to our friendship. Honestly,
but really though, sometimes you call me buddy in public. It's okay.
Oh wait, no, I lied. I have one more thing to talk about.
Fucking whisper it.
Ironically, because this is how fucked up we are, this was how I was going to open the show, and I never got to it.
This is how you want to open the show with this shit?
No, like what I'm about to get into was how I was about to open the show, and I completely forgot. So the age-long question about our friendship, that's why I randomly remembered this. The ongoing question is, if we were parents, who's the mom and who's the dad? Who's the husband, who's the wife?
I don't like this game. Because every time we talk about this, I'm always getting it in the fucking ass, and I'm not about that.
No. Okay, I figured it out, I think.
But that was a conversation that y'all had at Bears, and everybody was like, oh, Tyler's totally getting fucking butt fucked. And I'm just like, okay, I'm so upset. Why is it not a give and take?
That's a totally different conversation. Top and
still
bottom
upset.
is a different conversation.
I'm still upset.
I'm talking about if we were parents, which we are, which is what I'm getting into. Who is the mom and who's the dad? This has nothing to do with sex. This is who's the mom and who's the dad.
Still though. But anyways, proceed.
To our cat child, fucking Lenny. Like, I mean, think about it. We're parents. I mean,
we are.
But no, this is how I finally cracked the code on who's the mom and who's the dad.
Tell me.
You're dad. You are dad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm mom listening. because moms play that duality, you know. The dad usually picks one side or the other. They're either the cool dad or they're the dad you're scared of. They pick one or the other. Moms have the trick of doing both. You feel me?
Yeah,
feel?
I'm pretty much a dick to Lenny.
Feel?
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah, like, okay, I'm a dick to Lenny, and I think Lenny is more scared of me than he is of you still. I mean, think about it, obviously, like, if he looks at my room, I'm like,
get the fuck out.
And he knows. So, like, I think Lenny is still more scared of me than he is you. But, yeah, no, you're just a dick all the time to him. You fuck with him all the time. But at the same time...
Like push his ass to the ceiling. I'm just like, what's up?
But at the same time, I love on Lenny to death. Like, all fucking day. Me and him, we're kicking it. We're cuddling. I talk to his ass all the time. I kiss his ass all the time. Like, I'm real weird with this cat, guys. I fucking love this cat. But no, and then it dawned on me. I was like, I am totally the fucking mom. Because I do play both, because he's terrified of my ass.
More time with him.
I do, because I'm at home more, and that makes sense. But yeah, no, I'm totally mom. I think I figured that out. I mean, and I think of the 3 years that we've lived together, I've, done a teensy bit more cleaning. So I think that also adds to my mom status.
Also respect.
There was a time, like, whenever I had just dropped out of school and shit, and you and Levi were in school, like, that was just my everyday routine, and it just, like, kept me busy. I'd wake up, I'm like, time to clean the house again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were like, I clean so much. And I was like, you're right, you do. I'm terrible. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we already discussed show mode, so I'm not going to bring it up again. But that's going to go ahead and do it for this episode. Yeah, I'm just cutting it off. Whatever. Yeah, no, that'll go ahead and do this for this episode of Deezus and T-Money. Reel it in. I know, I almost fucking spilled that water all over me. But that's going to do it for this episode, guys. It's just a little treat for you guys, so that way me and Tyler can also kind of unwind a little bit. T-Money? I was about to call you Deezus for a sec. Which, no.
Wait. Just wait. Hang on. I can't even. Hang on, wait. Hang on. Deezus and Deezus, take the reel.
No. No.
No?
No.
Why not?
Because no.
Why not?
Because that's my thing, damn it. Anyways, T-Money, where can the people find you?
You could find me at Facebook and Instagram and not Twitter.
I guess say what your Instagram is or Twitter is.
So high, they'll find it eventually.
God,
just put it in the bio.
I mean, yeah, it's in the bio, but
thanks, man.
I want to come from your mouth for once.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Yo, it's
nope, too late. Fuck you. You can find me on Twitter at my personal one, Deezus12, but the podcast Twitter, Deezus TT Real. Find me on Instagram, Deezus .12. And then just make sure you guys are subscribed to the feed, guys. And that'll go ahead and do it for you guys.
Yeah, and this is Deezus signing off.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's Team Money.
It's Deezus.
It's Team Money.
With Deezus and Deezus.
Shut the fuck up.
Yo, y'all have a great week. Bye, guys.
Peace out, motherfuckers. Let me just pause this shit real quick. Thank you guys once again for listening to Deezus Take the Real. New episodes every Tuesday. If you like what you're listening to, make sure you're following along on Twitter at DeezusTTReal. Retweet and share with all your homies. iTunes reviews, 5-star reviews, get you a shout out on the show. And make sure you stay tuned after the music for a little pre-show banter. Thank you very much. Now back to the dope music. Like, super obnoxious.
You're aggressive.
Are you comfy, babe?
I suppose. Kind of drunk.
I mean, I appreciate you actually being close to the mic, but I mean, you don't have to put your nose and mouth on it. You are literally like,
I want to eat your face.
I don't like that you're molesting my mics right now. I don't know if I like that.
What if I gave it a gentle lick?
I mean, that's fine. I don't know who else's mouth have touched that filter. I know on my mic, I'm the only one that has touched this.
Weird.
I know I'm the only one that's touched this mic filter. I don't know about you.
I've touched that mic filter
Well,
with my dick.
Is that how you're gonna record? You're gonna move back and forth?
Yes.
Sorry. Don't get mad.